Alright. We're officially live. Now we're officially live.
Yay!
We had a late arrival, so we're giving them a minute to warm up. We have Guinness Greens versus Team Murphy. Guinness Greens. The Tuesday night representative, Team Murphy. The Monday night representative.
No,
What?
the Tuesday night representative Guinness Greens, and Monday night representative Team Murphy.
Exactly what I just said.
Nope, you said the Tuesday night representative.
Alright, chat, please let Bella know that she was wrong so we can take her mic away.
No, I was right. Get away from me.
You're not going to get a mic if you're going to do this whole time.
I just said that. No, you're wrong.
I wasn't, though.
You think you were?
Alright, watch it back.
You want to do it next year.
Find them, whatever.
Boy, Marshall will be in the chat soon. He'll let us know. Nick's going to hit a few drives.
Chris for Jason.
You have to be at my school at 6 a.m. tomorrow
For what?
for stupid counties.
Must be rough. You have to get up early to go golf. Not doing school.
Yeah, dude, 5:45. Oh, are you excited for counties?
I am excited.
Nice early wake up time.
He's going to have to try to make quick work of this match.
We don't need a bus.
You don't?
That's our home course. So it's not too bad.
So I'm actually really jealous.
Where is it?
Broccoli. You know that.
Shoot, Rockley's basically in Denver, so it's like right next door.
One more, I'm good.
Alright, one more ball and we will be underway. The 2026 Scramble League
Hopefully he's not like
Winter Finals.
Don't be like McConnell and end up a slice. My words of wisdom.
We're calling in.
Same thing.
I'm good. It was the most crazy thing I've ever seen. Got a shangle. I'm like, you hit another one. He's like, no, I'm good. And then proceeded to have to shank the entire round. I'm like, you can't go to the range. Like, you can't go to the first tee coming off the range.
We all
Does anybody have a tee? Flip a tee for.
We're not.
We filled a fireball bag.
I know that.
Flip it just left.
Nah,
Just saying, Guinness and Greens will go first.
I thought I was going to do anything. Good luck, guys.
Good luck.
Oh, I'm just watching.
I'm first off the tee.
This guy?
He drinks all our beer.
I feel like, can't you tell?
Yes.
What's on that?
Good?
You love me? Yeah, just play the safe one first, maybe. No one's gonna go. If it's a regular approach, approach on the first. Because, yeah. And play center.
Can you put me first?
Thank you.
Good luck, boys.
Thanks.
You put the see that double bogey.
So, that's fine.
Oh.
Alright, we're underway here. First of all, Guinness and Greens will be first to play.
Yeah, we got it. Oh, we got to wait.
Started doing
He was first. Stop. Stop.
We're gonna have plenty of stats here as we get going. Tony's bell doesn't interrupt.
Why are you throwing shots?
That's the thing. Even if you're just
My
good.
Bible is peace and you're throwing shade. So, like, please stop.
We'll be here at Georgia Golf Club, also goes by another name.
Staff.
We're underway. First tee ball.
Right into
And a bit left. That may be a mystery. 10,000 backspin on a driver.
kind of feels
Yeah. You get a mulligan there.
Are you gonna give me like a mid-round interview or something?
We can get you in the booth. Yeah, we'll kick Bell off the couch for a minute.
Move that ball back. I don't know if that's close enough. To do.
No, it's definitely 10,000 backspin. You can get 10,000. I mean, you can pop one up. 10,000 is like a wedge.
And that was a top spin.
Yeah.
Ball.
All right, so we'll start over. Not underway yet. Now we're underway. That
Much
was a little
better
more
this time.
realistic there, but heading a bit right, sneaks through the trees.
and sneaks around the
As long as
bumper.
it's past that corner, that's going to be just fine. Great frozen fruit.
I know. But it's cool.
It's a scramble.
Can't have that.
I saw it.
On a similar line, hit a little harder, but leaking right. Gonna have some tree trouble. Doesn't hit a tree going in, but maybe a tough look coming out. Yeah. Amber ball, pretty safe, a little bit longer distance. Gonna wisely take that one.
Red shot. No.
Young, just like last week, has this driver on a rope dead straight. May run out of room on that line, but just off.
Nice and safe.
Now, let it rip. Maybe just a touch better. Looks like maybe a little short on this ball, but in the fairway, so they'll have an option there. Similar shots, one in the fairway, one in the rough. And they will likely be first. Actually, Young is closer.
You just want a bunker.
A whole different angle. They elect to go with the shorter of the two. They will have a touch of sand to play with. Fairways and greens are on firm, so a lot of pins here tucked near the edge of the green. One long bounce could just trickle right off. Approach. Land on the front of the green. Stay right there. About 30 feet left for birdie. Safely on board.
Not fun. I'm just gonna play safe.
Sounded a little heavy. Safe, puzzle, safe. Yeah. Yeah, just that balance is a little firm, but everything else is safe. So they're on at about 30 feet. Bring up our keys to the match here. Team Murphy. Young Stars is still got a great line.
This needs to take right a little bit. Oh, it's not bad. That's fun.
Team Murphy here. Casey Victory going to have to use their finals experience. They're the defending champions. Young wasn't part of that team, but Nick was able to get it done last year with his other partner. So when we get out to an early lead last week, they were win the first hole, never looked back. It's also on a good line here, a little deep. So, no real short putts here, but they got about 22 feet, 23 feet. Also, Team Murphy looking to minimize mistakes. They lead the league in bogey avoidance. So, a few bogeys made in the league, and they're going to have to stay near the screen after they hit. Last week, there was a little confusion on what ball to select. The other team may or may not have selected the wrong ball, whether it was intentional or not, up to be for debate, but we'll see if Team Murphy can follow those and go back to back. First cut here for the birdie. Guinness Greens is almost hammered. That'll be off the green.
Never a chance. Oh yeah? Probably not.
So, no ball in the gimme. While you would like to make a birdie on one, you have to protect the par. You do not want to make a bogey early. Team Murphy, like you mentioned, not want to make many bogeys.
Where they fall?
So just short of the gimme, but only about 4 feet. They should have no problem with that. You can select that for those. Oh, yeah. That one was off the green. So Team Murphy now will putt here on one to move one up through one and take the first lead of the match.
Nah, I can't tell. It's not moving a lot.
Once you got past it, a little bit of left to right. Not a lot of flat putts here at Augusta. We have a lot of slope to these greens. Starts out just left, tracking, just doesn't break at the very end. Like make a little adjustment, learn from that. It's a little less break.
I don't know if there's one left.
You can hit yours 3 times.
I should be a real life announcer. We forget everything. It's fascinating.
Nick starts to set the cup, and this one's gonna break a little more than Young's did, so they'll be in for par. Guinness Greens have a little tightening up here for their par to remain all square through one.
You're going 5 feet.
And they did. They threw the first one.
Oh, Gallagher also is looking up.
This ball
We're all
is
even.
we're all square through one. It'll head to the par 5 second.
Pretty tricky.
524 par 5 downhill, almost 30 yards. So does play a little shorter than 523. Definitely reachable.
Pretty long.
We'll bring up our keys to success here for Guinness Greens. See what it's going to take for them to win this match tonight.
Pretty tight curve.
And you're going to have to handle the pressure. This is their rookie season, first year in the league, first finals appearance. Didn't take them long to get here. They're also going to have to avoid the early deficit. You don't want to play from behind against Team This ball might go line.
Come right back.
Drawn back. Could catch that speed slide there. Roll out for him. Nice. Stretches it out.
That's what you want to say. I still got
That's that third tee. Take advantage of their length off the tee. They are the longer drivers in this foursome here. Can take advantage here on these par 5s. And also, they can also make some birdies. They have some bad holes, but they lead the league in birdies made.
That's fun. Oh. That's annoying. Very hammered.
Reload. Take a breath.
Reset. Mental reset here. That was just a warm-up swing. Dead down the center. If you catch that right side of the fairway, should kick it left, it will. This ball's going to roll forever.
Chris is going. Look.
This ball rolls out over 330. That's one way to make a par 5 shorter. Is to take a tee shot 340. That ball is just never won. Maybe it was a good thing the first one didn't pick up. You got to loosen up. Yeah,
Sorry,
yeah,
guys. I don't want to. Yeah.
Yes, we got a little controversy last week.
Yeah. Give us some space.
We really lead the league in birdies.
Yeah.
I just.
Which is a good thing in a basket because we have a few pickups to not be totally. He doesn't the saw, but he hugs that left side.
And it's gonna roll. Really good
That's going to get a big bounce, and that's going to scoot on down, actually, right
That's
here.
a 340 too.
That is knowing the course right there. Young thinned one, 347. Just got to know where to land it.
That's the way to go.
Yeah. Young's actually a member here. They're going to try to copy that line. Listen, a little further left. That's going to have some true trouble. Ooh. But this is a Scramble League. Only need one. They're going to take Young's ball, and they're going to have 164 left. It's 524-yard par 5.
No, I think it's long.
Use the mouse.
Is touchscreen not working? Just hit Nick in the bottom right on the side on the monitor. Just like on the side, there's like a power button where that blue light is. Just turn it off and on.
Yeah?
Yeah. And then just turn it back on. That normally works. Then the touchscreen will work. So we got 192 left here for Guinness Greens. Another second shot.
That's how it hit on the screen. That's like how it almost hit on my head today.
Oh, you will hear from that. He's scheduled to join us shortly. Downhill. There's a little backs up there, but a little bit of a mound that may roll off the top of the hole left. It's going to be a tricky chip down the downhill slider. But safely up there. Chipping for eagle.
You want it in a little right?
This is so
Right? We were doing it in a little more right.
Yeah, but I think that's
go for it.
So they do have a ball safely up there. They'll be taking dead ends. Back right pin tucked over that bunker. Starts right at it, leaking a little right. Should avoid the bunker. We'll have options. Uphill chip and not a lot to work with. Versus a downhill chip with plenty of green. I think I'd probably choose the downhill. More straightforward. This is not This is at Golo Indoor Golf, Brems, New Jersey. Premier indoor golf facility in New Jersey.
Really nice.
Right in the ball.
Right. And that's what.
And that's going to nestle it real tight. Has a little spin and holds up right there. He'll have about 9 feet left for eagle. After a 340 drive, he sticks at the 9 feet of sky. He's dialed in for the finals. Fishing, I definitely recommend get one in your garage, though. Definitely the way to go. Unless you're located in New Jersey, then come to Golo. Tough job here for Nick. He's got to follow Young. Young's just hitting great shots. Nick kind of feels like he's just still in his warm-up. Just out here for the ride. Sometimes make it harder for the second player when the first player just throws darts.
I mean, this is just good right now.
I'm just crazy. He's the wall.
yeah, just have to take a little bit more of my
And the chat said Young is crazy.
and it's downhill, but it's not going to roll.
Rhea?
Because the greens are so
Rhea?
slow.
R-Y-A.
No, that's not bad.
Like, you probably want to hit it like
Got some people who aren't cheering.
You got some fans, yeah. So Guinness Greens definitely leading with fans and presence. See, maybe the Team Murphy has more fans virtual. A great chip here from Guinness Greens. It's outside the in range, so they should be good for a birdie. They're going to have a free run here, try to make an eagle, but they may need an eagle just to have the hole.
Yeah.
Team Murphy in tight, both good putters. Clip that maybe just a hair heavy. Not going to roll the way he would like, but I'll have a short birdie putt. Before we see that, Young will be putting first for Team Murphy for eagle. Trying to do it solo.
It's looking pretty straight to me.
Great, no lots of like maybe ever so slightly right to left, but down straight at it, downhill. These are almost. You have to keep it there, but that was just fine. He made light work of that par 5, so they are in for the eagle and jump out to that early lead they've been known to do here in the playoffs. They have yet to trail a match in the postseason.
Keep this collective up.
Want to move it or are you going to putt it right?
We're just playing for a 10-hour gift card. 10 hours sometime. And the pride, name engraved on the trophy. You know, the Eagles in the chat.
I didn't know what that was. And Team Murphy is up 1-2.
Head to par 4 third hole.
Can't do anything about
Guys on tour typically try to drive this. I don't know if we'll see that from our crew today.
I mean,
335 uphill.
we just saw 2 videos. You never know what can happen.
Young, another good drive here. Don't know if he's going to get the same 340 from last hole, but that'll be right down the fairway. Short approach here. Leave himself about 70 yards. We could have started this match early. We didn't have to wait for Nick. Young is doing this all on his own. Nick could have joined us on the 4th hole.
It is up to us. I know it's up to us.
May bounce out, it will. But again, they got one safe, 72 yards, so it's really actually just a matter of what number you like better here. When it comes to those short game shots, you always want to be in a comfortable number. You don't want to hit an awkward edge into a pin or a false front. Another tricky flag here on this 3rd hole. Front left, false front.
Pretty rough.
There's a little bit of a spine in the middle. If you go a little too far right, you can stay out there. If you catch that right side spine, you could funnel in right to the hole. Some greens and a little left as well. Not going to hurt too much on this hole. We said shorter par 4, so
we're fine there.
it's actually not a bad angle.
Love a 120.
They did hole out for Eagle from the fairway last week in the semifinal lap from a similar distance, maybe a little closer than that, about 100.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
There's something about a golf ball on the microphone that just sounds extra loud. That ball was pounded. There was no illusion on the sound on that one. That ball was pumped down the right side. You're going to get a good, generous bounce. Yeah. So they were safe, but that may be a little better. They're going to have about 30 yards left. Chip there for Eagle.
Still keep
That's the firmness.
I couldn't hit it. You hit that dead straight to out through the tree.
So we were talking about it.
Go just a yard, it will. Wow. Tough to hit a better shot than that ball. 1 yard short of that, that would have rolled all the way back down the hill. Just flew it over the false front. Nestled that in there. About 11 feet left for birdie. This ball also on the green line. Just a little left hook in, a little bit deep, just doesn't quite grab that backstop.
I'm not expecting this snowball. This kid tells her, I do my
11 foot left to Guinness Greens. You're going to put a little pressure on here, hoping to get this one inside that 10-foot circle. 8. Team Murphy cut first.
Watch my boyfriend.
So good line. Just to roll out.
Really good shot.
Grab. That was what I would have liked, but great chip nonetheless.
Go right at it.
Except there's a big right to left slope on this.
I go on CBS.
Start this out there wide.
With a trade-off for long.
Just stopped at that ball.
It's not even like little league.
Lessons of those at home. Always follow through on those chip shots. Stop right at contact. Always decelerate, not catch it as clean. Tough to be consistent chipping that way.
K Marshall's not in the chat yet.
K Marshall be in there. I'm not worried. These are day one.
This is actually the first year I couldn't make the draft.
So
He
now
dropped
we have a cutoff here.
all right, this is
Similar
good.
distance, one from 11 feet, one from 9 feet. Team Murphy will be first to play from 11.
I couldn't draft this all till I brought you draft this first one. That's like, what are you doing?
As tricky as this green is, not hold on to these putts. It's ball breaking left into the cup,
This
and
is a
with that,
mistake for
a little pressure now on Guinness and Greens. Need this putt just to have that. So first,
Not that White Sox picture going tonight.
not a good line and in, and a quick answer. So 2 birdies there on hole number 3. Team Murphy remains 1 up as we head to the long par 3 fourth. 173, very inaccessible pin. This pin is about a yard past the bunker, almost no way to get close to that flag.
really annoying.
You have a couple options here. You can really try to fly one right to it, let it bounce and go a little long. If you really want to get risky, you try to cut one left to right around the bunker to eat it there. It's tricky to get close, so this is almost play for par and maybe you can go back by.
Martinez green star.
Looks like the line, but that's a little short and have to go. Find the bunker. As tricky as this tee shot is, that bunker shot will be equally difficult. Not a lot to work with, so
Pretty high list.
Nick has been able to kind of just cruise along here. He's playing lights out. He's going to use part of the stuff up there.
That might be
Let's head to a similar spot. Maybe short of the bunker. Probably even more difficult having a fly bunker.
Chris, that number, the 170 is a lot. You have to carry that.
Yeah, this probably.
Don't take the ball in the bunker. Outside probably take the ball in the fairway. You get to hit every shot out there.
Yes, I've been working on it. You gotta dig it out.
This ball struck well, heading a little left of the flag, but should carry the bunker. It will. Now needs to sit. It's, like you said, almost as close as you can get that ball to stop. Just very tough. It's a lesson. Giving a lot of lessons out here during this match, but you guys at home, you gotta be patient out there on the course. Not everyone's a birdie. So, not a birdie. Sometimes you just gotta take what the course gives you. Play for par. If you make a long putt, so be it. If you make a big and then a little left as well, maybe even a little deeper. Not a bad shot.
Too much Guinness in that.
Club down. Adrenaline pumping for Guinness Greens. Club down, still 30 well deep.
You guys want to
Chris, you gotta be on.
My bad.
I think that's on Adam. Honestly, I think the cat. I know the player coach should really be on. Oh, you're up.
So, I'm just.
Brendan was doing a much better job managing the mouse. I'm not a mouse guy. He got benched for the finals. He does not want to help out the mouse. It is one of the tricky situations that Guinness Greens has 3 players. Only 2 can play in the Scramble. So they did have to make the difficult decision of who would be the 2 that could fire out. Going with Brandon and Chris. Adam got him here. Alongside Chris.
My job is finished.
Adam gets to sit and watch. Tough to leave that much short.
Yeah, no, it's more than that, but I also just hit it very, very, very.
We don't rely on me.
You never his teammate.
Gotta keep it light.
The read was right. I definitely just under it. No, that's fine with the break. I'm just saying with the actual speed. I also dropped hit on the
What's his name on the rest? Yeah. I might drop Trevor Rogers. He's terrible.
Further left, hits a little firmer. Tracking. Ooh, just not short, but that is a great par. Par on the 4th hole here is a great score. Puts a little pressure now on Team Murphy. Have to get up and down to have the hole.
Trevor Rogers over 1 2/3 last time. How you gonna tell me who's good?
Tricky shot. 12 yards to the flag, probably about 10 to cover that bunker. Stay straight right back in. Fly a little deep, it's going to take a big bounce. Just saw how tricky that putt can move from the other side of the wall. Nicely for that. Seems to be tough to stop.
Not as much as you.
Not as much.
Unbelievable. Great touch there from him. Only way you can stop that ball is to highlight that. He does it. So they're going to have 5 feet left, but this is not a routine 5-foot putt. A little bit of movement in this. Rare 5-foot putt that you may have to play outside the home. But It's a tricky putt 'cause it's all about speed. It could be that same line, more speed, or it could be the same speed, more break. It's a little firmer, but catches that limp. And with that, we are all square through 4. Guinness Greens tie it back up. Like I said, a par on the 4th hole, not a bad score.
Similar look to the par 5.
Some shape to the ball. This one's a little uphill though. Shape uphill. Caught a little low on the face, but it's gonna run for him.
That plays.
Speaking of that second hole, that was similar to Young's 100-yard rollout on 2. Needs that to stop though.
That's a great
It
try.
does. It's one way to do it. There is no wind today, but if there was, it wasn't going to touch that ball. If you hug the left side here, you can shrink the hole, but if you don't find the bunkers, you can't dead left into those streets.
Yep.
Or, as
See you,
I would
Jack.
say, scoop it.
Yeah, I did. You have to like specific quotes.
Right?
Sorry.
ECT to the guy with a mouse shelter and just like mouse.
Well, I don't know, right, so that'll make the hole longer,
Did they
and
say fish?
gonna find a tree, so likely gonna be taking Brennan's ball here.
Good start. Good start.
Did it like find the back?
I went home really far away from the.
So T. Murphy now looking to bounce back. A rare loss. He lost 2 holes last week. This ball had left. Rare miss from him. It helps having it here. I didn't want to believe that he had to check the replay. It's very unlikely. Nick has been needing much today, but when he is needed, he's coming through. He's out right down the middle. Safe shot, but we're gonna have some longer approaches here. After a couple wedges, now we got about 190 for Team Murphy first. Guinness Greens on about 160. Pin all the way down.
Oh, sorry.
Tough.
So sorry, I started choking with that. Yeah.
This ball's right, not turning back from actually reaching the right off of that.
Oh,
Just sits
yeah.
soft and catch that false back and kick deeper into the rough.
Not a horrible ball to play, but not ideal.
Open for Nick. Again. That would be yes, here, Def. Minus short.
Something left.
Also, not be particularly easy as the ball was out past that bunker. The teeth of Augusta are showing here early. Oh no.
Young's cousin in the chat.
Young is it back to you? Yeah, I didn't believe it, I'll be honest. I didn't think he was. I was starting to doubt that Nick brought in an AI partner.
61. 145. No, yes, no, he
You
was.
can see the comments on the screen.
What?
I didn't know.
I saw that and I thought it was
Guinness Green with a chance to take a lead.
Really
Win
nice.
this hole. They got us on a great line. Be a long ways away there, but about 35, 36 feet left. They'll have a birdie putt.
The last two, right? By the way. I just
In front of the contact, so you caught a loose thing, but great miss if that's the case.
Oh, I got a baseball riddle. Bases loaded. 2 outs. Batter gets a hit.
But they are safely aboard.
Alright, that's good. That's great.
So they'll have a birdie putt from about 38 feet. First to play, Team Murphy chipping on the rough. Their treacherous chip here. A little more to work with than they had last one. But it's like about 18 to the front edge. 27 yards, about 9 yards of room to work with.
Because they had to like this for roll of the green.
That is true. Maybe to go a little, and it does. It's a huge out.
You gotta realize there's a forced play at home. You get the forced play at home, it's not there.
So that hole rolls out. Similar again to last hole, isn't it? About 30 feet there.
Roll once instead of the next one.
That's correct. Last
But then the answer was the second one. I think that's what, yeah.
Thank you.
You make me you drive, alright, let's see you do it.
This is a great line. If it gets a similar bounce, it just dives in soft.
That is ball.
But just a little bit more of that upside, just killed it. They're putting for par, probably a little longer than they would have liked. About 15 feet left still. So now, Guinness Greens with a putt to win the hole here.
They were
Take
like,
their
oh,
first
finally.
lead of the match.
38 is flat, but it doesn't swap down right after the whole last 90%.
Passed the hole pretty quickly away from there, like we saw with the long one. Looks like pretty good speed.
That's pretty good.
Breaking towards the hole and in. What a putt on the 5th hole, and just like that, Guinness Greens will take their first lead, and Team Murphy sees their first ever moment trailing in a match. See how they bounce back.
I see.
240 would have done. Mike Trout sat for 250.
But not a bad idea. I do kind of respect practicing putts. It's tricky here to guess. You want to see as many as you can. If you can roll this in, it'd be good for the mental. That's a good visual to see. Protects the card.
Similar parts, except this one seems a little more together.
Only downside to Young making that putt is it validates the made putt to Guinness Greens. No one had to make that putt. So now, just similar distance to the par 3 4th here, again to the 6th hole.
More forgiving, I would say.
A little bit more accessible pin position, however, there is a huge false front. Maybe a little tough to see from your screens at home, but huge false front. Anything short,
That's what I've been.
right
No,
back down.
it is. It would have been the right one in the last one.
And anything long and right is as good as dead.
6.
I'd say just really gotta hit this one straight.
Straight would be ideal. Straight would be ideal. As much as short could potentially run the ball, your short is definitely better placed than this. Similar to what we said on 4, anything up on the green, give yourself a putt for 2 and just try to cozy that in. Maybe bar and move on.
That's a little left.
This is left
Maybe
of
you
his
could
line.
come back a little bit.
But that's going to be a little shelf back there, so that will stop. We'll have an uphill putt long ways away, but he said
This is like a 1-7.
that actually frees up Brendan now to go right at
I
it.
pulled it, so we took more.
So nervous about what color to hit.
Trying to pump it. Club down last part
Then
3, still went home.
back up.
So you club down 2 here.
You got it. Commence it with righty. We're safe. This one's just for improvement.
That's
Starts
good.
just right. Is it coming back?
No.
I don't believe so.
It's not that bad though. Bad now.
Thankfully they got one of the green
That's a. That's the perfect shot. Start right
here. I think I would tell me I could just replace my ball there.
I would have been like, 3 innings, 9 innings, 10 runs, 4
Tries to do exactly that, but it may be fading just a bit too much. Face a little bit on him, plus some distance. Simple shot shape, try a simple shot. It's also right. Three turns. They're going to be a little cart golf, but not at the most opportune time. They're going to have about 20 yards here. They are a little easier chip than what they've seen on the last couple of holes. This one, they can get fairly close.
How far it's breaking the left?
It is, yes. It is going to break right to left pretty far. A little bit more out to the right could get risky. If you miss the screen just a yard right, you're not going to end up on the green. You're going to roll right off to the collection area. It's on the green line. It hit the stick. Oh! Just goes past the flag. So they'll have about 10 feet. That was a great shot from Young. Freezing it up. He can be aggressive now. It's a little more aggressive, but it does bounce left. So, two looks at it. He actually got a little bit inside Young's, so he'll take that ball. About 9 feet left. First up, Guinness and Greens.
This might be it's uphill. Can we use wedges on the green?
You can, if you want to use a wedge, you can. You've seen it happen. For those at home, putt when possible. Never use a wedge on the green. Use a putter off the fairway before you use a wedge on the green. Your worst putt will always be better than your worst chip.
Basically like 6.
Where's he at?
Got you almost in the middle.
Yeah.
A little more than that, you think?
No, I'm gonna try to not. You're gonna sure you're gonna push it there? No.
50 feet uphill. Almost like 7. Pushed it a decent amount.
That's not bad.
It's not bad.
Not bad is correct. They really, from where they are, they got about 5 feet left. They'll sign up for that.
You know what? It's something I believe this is where most spin.
One day I was looking at it, all I get is bad shots. It's up to me. I mean,
Brandon starts on a little bit better line, tracking, and just one rotation short of the gimme circle, so they're going to have to punt that. But mere formality for now. So now, Team Murphy has to assume Guinness Greens must make to remain one down.
The jersey is like 90%. And then, yeah,
This one just wants a little more. Very similar to what we saw in the last part 3. I think that was the line with a little more speed. Or could have maybe a little more break with the same speed. It has to hit him a little further, so I think it'll go some of the line. Just a touch more pace. This guy had to
Did you get it to the screen? Did you get it to the screen?
Yeah, first part a little firmer again, just like the last part 3. One falls short, one gets the edge. So now, Guinness and Greens have a chance to move 2 up here. 4 foot 6 inches.
Right there. You don't need a lot of this.
No, I'm saying.
Situation. And Guinness and Greens moves 2 up.
Am I your caddy or your therapist?
It's with you. Golf coach or therapist.
I am the golf coach, therapist.
We'll see. Maybe Campy's like to take your spot.
I hope so. Gladly give up that half day job. I didn't sign up for that part.
You'll be okay. I believe in you.
So now, Guinness and Greens 2 up. Like we said, Team Murphy heads to trail
I
this
think
match.
maybe
Now
you
finds
should go
themselves
first.
2 down. So he heads to the par 4-7.
And you can just play it. I'm not going to try to kill it.
Or maybe
Straightforward.
I'll go first, but I'll hit
325 straight away. Tree line left and right. I believe the discussion they're having now is not getting too close to the green. They don't want to short side themselves. Smart thinking there. This is another front tucked away by bunkers. It's looking more about angles more so than it is about the distance.
Brandon, you know it doesn't affect how
I understand they don't want to be too close. Interesting. It's not a great line drawn right down the center, maybe left center. Oh, turned over a little more than I thought. It's gonna get through.
Round-ish? Round the trees-ish?
We'll have to see when we get up there, but I think he's got one more tree to contend with. Now, Guinness and Greens, they are representing the Tuesday night Scramble League. They were the 1 seed. They got a bye. Team Murphy was the 2 seed in the Monday night Scramble League. They also got a bye round 1. And they quick work Team Murphy. Both 2 matches, winning both matches for champion. So, we'll see if Team Guinness and Greens can take it down to the wire. Guinness and Greens won 2 matches, one on 17 and one on 18. So they've gone the distance. We'll revisit that on the back 9 if needed.
Second time
That
that's
could
happened.
play to their advantage.
The ball did not register. Second time this has happened.
It's the second time this happened. The last time it panned out well. He ended up hitting the next one 340 right down the pipe. Let's see if he could
Do that
repeat that. Maybe a little copy paste.
again. I think you don't want to hit it that far. It's surrounded by the bunkers.
On 340, I think he would sign up for that. He can miss this green ball. That'd be position A. hammered, but also heading to the left. Needs to dodge that. It does.
It dodges it a lot.
And a good yardage.
That is really not in a bad spot at all.
Is that the-
It is clearly past
Neither of
everything.
them are in a bad spot from what it seems.
I think Brandon could be a tricky shot, but Chris is just fine.
Nice 88-yard layup. Oh, Kyle!
46 also like kind of really a little bit. I almost be a missing person there.
It's like Vinny being more than 6 foot, Kyle being more than 6 foot, like, call the
Young.
police.
Oh, somehow gets by that tree and nestles behind the next one. Needed that to be 1 yard right, and he would have probably got a good bounce off the mark there.
That was 90. He probably only
Did you get it?
Bounce back.
85.
What happened?
Right it?
It may have went under.
When I'm up there.
What happened?
It probably went under, but there's black felt, so it's probably fun.
Nice. That's
So Young in a little bit of trouble, but Nick puts this one right down the center.
first time
He favors the left side, which will benefit him. A little bit better angle to that flag. Great shot there from Nick.
And it's the first time they've taken a
I'm gonna give you a little left side.
Yeah, give me a little left.
Driver maybe right, maybe driver. I think it takes
Just
some
like
of
the
iron
center of the
part.
green, honestly. Like in a little too. Okay. No, I was just.
That's your number 84.
Yep.
More left?
No. Nope.
You want somebody with on base control base. Which we need.
Oh, yeah.
Go.
bounces into the bunker.
Tough, great chair. So it's hard. They have absolutely great angle to get to this flag. They need to take advantage of it.
Don't be afraid.
But it has like games and stuff.
I don't know what's on. Probably just shows you.
Guys got 18 walks and 12 races. Second most races on that.
Oh man, they're looking to improve. This looks like a good number. Gonna get a good bounce, kicks a little right, needs to hold there, and it does. He's come to rest there, so they'll have about 13 feet left for his birdie. That ball was about a foot away from rolling right off the green. It's most likely into a bunker.
Oh, luckily it didn't.
That's correct.
4 home runs, 17
Really low. I'm trying to keep it quiet so I don't hear me in the booth.
Yeah, one.
Is it like unhearable though?
Wait, you're off.
He almost got Sonic Green line, but it's a little heavy. He's been catching a little fat. He didn't do that at all last week. We'll see if he can collect himself and maybe bounce back.
It's not like unhearable, it's just really quiet.
You want to play left? I can move it along.
Yep.
Just clip it in your beard. That'd be helpful.
Nick now probably didn't want to be that aggressive, but potentially gets this one up on there. Really, from that angle, tough to do much better than that. They will, however, be first to putt here for their birdie. They'll putt off 15 and 13 feet. Some rare missed putts on these last few balls. They lost 3 in a row to go up to 2 down. We'll see if they can bounce back here. 30 and be the first ones in the hole would go a long way. Put some pressure back on Guinness Greens. Don't let them get too comfortable. Starts on a great line, center of the cup, just down 7 inches.
Bounces out.
Is indeed downhill 7 inches, so it's 15-foot putt. It's only playing about 8 feet. That was getting well past the screen. The screen is 11 feet for those at home, so I think past the screen here is definitely going to be a little steep. However, it did show Nick the line. It was a fucking piece, so it may break a little inch or so, but overall.
Easy out there.
Softer, breaks a little more. Will it hold? Oh! Just stops on the edge. T. Murphy gets the par to Guinness Greens. They're going to win 4 in a row.
Murphy's got a hook that Guinness Greens slides his par.
I mean, this is no giving here. This is a 13-foot textbook slider. This thing can get away from it in a hurry. It's touchdown hill, so it can't be too aggressive or it'll get away as it slips past the hole. Just like that.
It just needs more.
I'm saying that I think for the game, he's going to be actually now a hair aggressive with this second. Looks like he's going to play just a touch more play, probably go at about the same pace. As we said, front clutch will not just automatically drop, so you do have to have fairly good pace to get it to drop here. Starts a little outside and in the cup, and just like that, Guinness Greens is on fire. They move 3 up through 7. They have just won 4 consecutive holes. As we head to par 5 8.
This is one of the more straightforward holes we've seen. I would say at least. It's pretty straight.
That's the little dogleg left at the end. Uphill par 5. Now, second hole was actually a significantly longer par 5, but may actually be easier of the 2 on the side. Par 5 second down.
Yeah, no, this one's
So
not.
teams drive it over 340 and have short approaches in this hole. Dead 20 yards up to be exact. So actually, all things considered, may play longer and also a very tricky green to get to. Narrow. It's all about being there on the right side off the tee. Ball starts down the right side, drawn back towards the fairway. He's going to carry that bunker. Finds the fairway. A great drive. Brandon, not the longer hitter of the 2. Chris definitely has a little bit further as of late, but Brandon can put it in the fairway like that. It really frees Chris up to just unleash one.
Yep. You have really good stuff.
Yeah, a little.
I gotcha.
Yep.
Because I was thinking about both sides. But I'm around today. It's really good. It's like mini rice cakes with like sugar on top.
And that was actually
Oh, I mean, absolutely
pounded.
smacked, but just
However,
right in the trees.
yeah, that's going to have some issues. So, if you have one safety there, I think probably in the center, Young.
What's he looking for?
He's T.
Oh, he has a go.
He's got a special T, yeah. That's how you know you're a game. You got your own team. You need that right height.
He doesn't even have to.
So We used to have black tees that go about from stop for that exact reason. They're very hard to find back in the street.
I think we can use it anyway. I mean, good bounce.
Bounce is back into play, so
But it's rolling backwards.
for sure 3-shot hole from there. It could definitely help for what it's worth.
As Carl, blood pressure
Blood
is
pressure,
up.
yeah, heart rate, blood pressure are all rising. It's also heading left, but it's gonna have a little cut on it. It'll carry that bunker. It won't, but it will get the roll anyway. Stays just left of it. So we'll have about 250 left uphill, about 14 yards, 15 yards. So there's a long way to, like we said, goes the shorter on the card of the 2 par 5s on this side. He's definitely playing longer.
Yeah, I know.
I think both teams had about 160 in to the par 5 second, which played about 50 yards long.
It's never a one change. No, I'm saying. No, I do.
Where'd you guys go? 2, right? Oh, wait, that's where I was. Okay, I'm saying back. One more left. Sure? Yeah. You tight? Yeah.
Don't take it. We should try to chase one down and get ourselves a good angle in on their third. Right into the hill. Pressure on the unfazed as he stripes this one. Head towards the front of the green if it gets a big bounce. Gonna come up just short, but that's not a bad angle to that flag. There's a little bit of that mount to contend with, but they can actually play it out to the right and it will break back a little left.
Definitely, yeah. Play me out right.
I don't know. Kim Marsh is one
Yeah, I'm still right there.
So he did it. So he's come up 4 in a row. Speaking of 4 in a row, the reason this match is so good is because Coach Murphy is also running 40 Main Street. We're in the valley down this girls' golf team. And a tough one on the side check. Bella tried her hard.
What's with that? I think we're 8-2.
This ball is slow. It's actually a little too much on this one. So that's going to roll over the green. One of the few greens you can miss long. Not a terrible angle there.
I mean, not good.
Yeah, no problem. See you guys. Congrats on 3rd place victory. Hard fought over there. We only had one of the consolation teams show up, so they won actually 18 and 17.
I think that based on. I think I need to hit my 5 wood still. Yeah.
Shout out to Team 3 Pop Professionals. Gotta think their toughest match when they play replacements. Quarterfinals.
Pretty tough. They'll help with Blue RC not showing up.
Wow. Ricochet shot for Blue Varsity. We want to beat him right now. Brandon now could be aggressive, but that may be a little too aggressive.
Oh, it did. That's true.
Check for that.
That's
So
perfect.
that sneaks through.
I mean, that just killed a couple of squirrels, but hey.
No real. Yeah. Yeah, we're fine.
They had to take it, it would have worked, but they had wise.
Just going one way, the same distance. It's gonna pop. So we gotta get. We're due for it. Highs. I had a feeling.
When I dropped that last time.
Gary, how do you do a flyover?
J.
Oh,
How'd you do
that
that?
looks like a sun.
J.
J.
What is that? I'll just tell you.
It gave you a little like.
Or is that where when you go to Nathan's every we learned like you know how to move the pins. Right?
T-box.
Yeah.
That comes in handy. I learned stuff. It's all in the introductory email, the video.
I told you. Wait, why did it go like full screen?
It's a good shot.
Like full screen, like you can't
Oh,
see.
hit H. Went for the full immersiveness. Got rid of all the page Yeah.
We played 2 rounds.
So, just sure there was that little bit of amount of intent, but no way to make that shot easy, I guess. Ball about 12 feet left.
Left inside
Better
circle.
birdie. However, that may be a must-make 12 footer. Guinness Greens has been lights out around the green.
Right, that's
I think they're chipping this inside.
24 yards.
And just,
I would hope so.
Yeah.
I'm sure they would hope so.
I'm gonna say within 9.
It's on a great line. Is it going to bounce? It will.
And I was right within 9 feet.
That is actually
Go right at it.
So not within 9. But we'll see if they can do one better on this next
Oh,
one.
within 9-ish.
Do you want it either way?
Yeah, it's
Left.
Oh, I saw 3 yards.
Halfway in this.
Put it down.
Yeah, little decel stuff. I really recommend that strategy for viewers.
What?
A little stab at it. You gotta make sure you always follow through. Follow through shows be equal to or longer than your backswing.
Look at you. Giving the fans some advice.
You came here to watch the finals match. You guys get free playing lessons.
$75.
We'll also give you free updates on the Knicks. Knicks are up 20. No need to change your television.
And the Bruins.
Bruins are tied up with Buffalo.
No.
I don't know if you really care about that.
I think I went to a Bruins here. Used to be fun. And I toured all
Alright, so
Boston.
Team Murphy.
And and they nailed it.
Center of the cup. That had to be huge for the mental. They needed to see one going. So now Guinness Greens.
To the trees.
This to remain 3 up.
Like to the screen, maybe a little.
Put in a little bit more loud. Not gonna push it yet. Okay. That's why we're in left. Yep. Left.
Like a lion.
Oh, and feels
Just a little too much on it to catch that edge. Wow.
I was maybe a little out
just
but I
on
can
the
push
second
it.
attempt.
I still you did 1.5 the vertical. I couldn't do it.
how's your softball career going, Gary?
It was either right or up or up.
Blue steel.
I don't like that. That's an interesting name, Blue Steel.
Every team has a color. You just pick a name that goes with the color. Our coach took blue steel. Back to the match. This putt to remain 3 up, and that misses. So big momentum shift there for Team Murphy. So themselves in a little bit of trouble off the tee, but bounce back, won the hole, and cuts the lead to 2 as we head to the par 4 9th hole.
That's
406 downhill, just a touch with dog leg left.
until the nerves are all-time high. This is a reduction
Left,
shot.
but right through those branches. This ball was pummeled. Young was battling a case of the left there for a few holes. Looks like he's back on track with that one. Kind of like Vinny Mass. Vinny Mass just catching a ricochet shot. The one night he's not here a week.
I know. No, he's on here 11 days. Just to the city that day. Oh, and Nick is freaking going.
Also,
Really good ball.
a little left. Maybe just touch right at Young's ball, see if he gets a similar bounce.
I
Looks
think
like
it
it will. Right up next to
Very
Young's
good
ball.
balls.
Young's maybe just a hair closer because of the angle. So, two different options. I will say, shortly, we only may have a little less bunker to get on it, but we get to 20 yards instead of the angle.
Why doesn't Kyle come to watch in person?
Kyle's our #1 virtual fan. He's platinum virtual subscriber.
I was just wondering. Oh, third time this has happened to Guinness Greens. The ball has not registered.
Greens coming off a loss after 4 in a row. They gave him one back.
You're up on the bottom. Serious.
It's not antisocial, so he's going to chat. It's extremely we're going to bounce back after the loss on 8. That will be phase 1. Putting the ball in play off right down the middle of the fairway.
Right next
Shave
to
himself a
Nick.
wedge in.
Right next to Nick and Young.
Oh, yeah, I got it.
A little further out, but like I said, they have their choice of balls. I think it's actually a little better angle further down the right. Can maybe take the bunkers out of play.
Now the offense is starting to open up a little bit from that, and now the question mark.
Oh, and that was actually smacked. Jeez.
That hurt my back just watching this. Although, all things considered, they're actually going to have a little longer approach, though.
Easy.
I think they're going to still be up first. But they will definitely have the better angle of the two.
Oh, there.
Oh, I like the 114
What's the angle? 114 angle.
Oh,
Do you think which angles?
if you hit a W or Q, one of them zooms out on that map. So now you can see the 2 gold dots. The 114 is that one that you have the cursor by.
Yep.
Oh, we'll have to take the 114 a little long. I like this angle a little better. Without seeing the green, I would have thought the other one was a little better angle. No bunkers, less uphill, but I do think, from what I can remember, the screen does seem a little right to left, so this may actually give him a little more to work with. Use the slope to stop it. So just went little ahead. That may have helped him. This ball's still going to be enough to get there. Pin high, stop right there, about 12 feet left. We'll have a birdie putt. We'll see if Brandon can do one better and get him even closer.
Right at it. Get in the circle.
It actually carried one.
I think less
This ball hits this little right. Could use that slope. Just catches a little off to the right of the slope. So they're going to pull him back down. They'll have a 12-footer for birdie. See ya. Have a one. Down now for Team Murphy. Starts to send a good line. Then a little spin. Needs to hold. Just bounce it. That was on a great line.
don't go 10, maybe go 3.
This ball probably playing about one way to the stick. Do have to land on a short back. I think that flies all the way back to the middle. We just saw it bounce over. Flies and shorts and need a big bounce. Gets some bounce. It's not enough. And that ball's spinning. It needs to stop. It needs to stop. That ball's still trickling. Oh no. We'll see when this ball comes to rest. Come back in 5 minutes and we'll be here on a quick commercial break. You can hit spacebar. Spacebar will speed it up. You can hold it. Finally comes the rest just off the green. Just need to grab some fairway. We're going to take Young's ball here. They are a little bit long, a little downhill. This will be a tricky chip. I think they're going to putt it, which I don't think is a bad decision at all.
Oh, I agree with that. That's what I would do. Which might be the other side. That's what I do.
If you're ever confused on what to do, think what would Bella do? Do the opposite.
Do you trust which person? Anthony not interference.
Yeah. Where is Anthony? It feels like the weekend. Starts
See,
out
that was
right.
pretty good.
That was a great putt. And he not only got outside for a par inside the gimme circle, but then he showed him the line to a tee. So he knows exactly what to do here. You're not putting it.
Make sure you switch the putter.
You have to redo the line.
That's good, right?
So the aim stayed where you had it, yeah. You can always use like that. The wind arrow is the center of the screen, so you're definitely aimed right at the flag.
Did you go more than me?
I feel like it's a little bit more than that. Give me one more.
Yeah, we have to go more.
So Young put in a gimme. Nick looking to warm up from the naked. Oh, just comes up a little short. That was on a great line. That was tracking. So they're in for par. Guinness Greens now from 12 feet to try to get their lead back to 3.
Look over there.
Go downhill, maybe 10 feet. Go to the screen.
Judgment free zone. I haven't had a Capri Sun in ages. You can go for a Capri Sun. Hope you brought one for everybody. Hope you brought one for everybody. Guinness Greens first attempt. Sneaks it right by the right side. I like that.
Yep.
Yep.
These are
Makes up 16 and a half. Starts out a good line, just a little too much, Steve. So we'll remain 2 up as we make the turn here. We're halfway home.
I think it almost 2 hours.
So we head to the back 9 here. Tricky tee shot on 10.
Rory would go right
Left side. Yeah. You go right over, you try to go right through.
Really nice.
This is what we can see in the past few weeks from Young, just right down the middle.
Walked right
Machine.
down. Oh, it's gonna keep on rolling.
Catches a little bit of a speed slot. It's going to trickle out. Another one over 300. So they'll have about 185-ish when this ball finally comes to rest. If it ever comes to rest. Stand correct. They may have, who knows, they may have 160 when this thing comes to rest at this pace. All right. 181 left from that ball, so we'll see. Now Nick can be a little more aggressive. Play a little draw fatigue. Really chase one down there.
Welcome.
Team Murphy gets their first non-read of the night. I think maybe it's just a little too far forward on the mat. This ball hugging that left side nicely. Drawing as well. Could get a big bounce and chase right past Young's ball. We'll see. It looks like he's going to end up in a similar position. Probably on top of Young's ball. They may have touched on the way by. 3 yards apart. See which number they like better. Looks like 179 it is.
Good job.
So now, good pressure now after seeing those 2 shots. He's got hope out there. This ball heading a little right. It's going to need a favorable bounce. Maybe no bounce would be okay. That was the opposite of favorable. Bubba Watson did win the Masters from a similar location. I don't know if Brandon has the hook on the wedge quite like Bubba. So now Chris might be the longer hitter of the two. Let's try Chris.
Yep, right there. Yep.
Have to work this ball right to left. He'll run out of it. Pulls it a little right over the trees. Not as furthest. Caught that one a little high on the face end. A little spinny, but that should be just fine. Clears the trees. Find the roughs. A little tougher angle in there. To be a little tree to contend with, but I'll take that. 190 shot left. And while they're making their decisions, we'll take a look.
It's down to it, and it's in the back. 160 gets you on.
I'm gonna go fix my collar.
I'm just saying because it's 164 front, and it's probably even less because it's short. It's more downhill and shorter. Yep.
Greens first to play with their second. This ball a little short, going to need a bounce and false front, so that won't get on. But a good leave there, relatively easy chip from there. Definitely going to want one better than that.
Who's red at it, Chris? Yeah.
This ball's on a good line, maybe to go just a hair. No, it doesn't. That's actually a great distance. That's going to nestle in nicely. We'll have about 13 feet. Birdie, relatively straightforward. So, just like that, advantage off the tee for Team Murphy. And now, pressure building on them to hit a good second shot here to give themselves a birdie putt of their own. Drawn towards the flag. And lands center of the green, roll back. That's a great shot from Young.
What's the purest swing I've ever seen?
That ball was just not roll. We saw about, they played I think 15 holes last week. So it took. He hit about 15 irons like that. So great shot there from Young. Freeze take out. They had 2 feet left. Try to get a little aggressive. Also struck well, just not turning over. He could get a bounce if it catches the slope. Just catch it on the wrong side of that spine. Nonetheless, not a bad shot. They'll have Young's putt there from 10 feet. So Guinness and Greens will be first to putt for their birdie.
Pressure, Chris. Say again. Put the pressure.
They can make this at 10 foot. Team Murphy will feel like 15 feet. Real quick.
No, I
13 feet
a little
down
less because you should have a taste of it. Didn't give you a chance.
Don't know if he learned anything from that. Other than don't hit it that hard. Calling in for
Caddy in?
support here. Calling the caddy in. Yeah. Just not allowed to hit.
Hey, customer.
So they call in the third teammate for a read here.
I point right there. It didn't affect it.
Last minute clip. We'll see. See if he can keep his job.
So the official team member
Short
qualified
list
for the
stand for
playoffs.
Adam. Better pace there. Oh,
You were right, bro.
Caddy was asking for a touch more right, so I think he will live to see another day on the job. But Guinness Greens, 2-up lead, may not live to see another ball. If young Nick can roll this in, they'll cut that lead in half and make it just one. We do have a little bit of an easier putt here. Another angle coming back up the hill. Got a little firmer like this. 10 feet. Ever so slightly. Line, pace, good putt. And with that, Team Murphy battled themselves right back into this match. They were once 3 down, it's now just 1. We have completed 10 holes here. There you go.
Second.
Bye, Bella. So we are 1 up, Team Murphy through 10 with the par 4 11th here. Young stripes this one, heading a little left. It's gonna find the fairway. There's maybe some overhanging branches there and a little bit of water to contend with, but on the fairway tee shot. And actually, as that ball slows down, we see the angle. It's not too bad at all. So now Nick can be a little more aggressive, try to hug the right side. Potentially get slightly bigger, but I think young ball's just fine. Also on a good line, looking a little right, getting a favorable bounce, and to avoid a tree, avoids the tree. A little bit of decision to make, I think. Yeah. I'll quickly choose Young's ball, so they'll have about 123 left there. Guinness Greens using their knowledge there. Veteran move there to tee the ball up on the left side of the box. Give yourself a little better angle. Right. Looks like it may have got through. It's just heading deeper into the trees. Yeah, that somehow got through everything. That was the old 90% air trees there.
We learned that last week. Us too.
We never did. Just a little C and V. C and V. One goes left, one goes right.
Yep.
Now. He does just that down the right side. Not his best strike of the day, but that's going to work out just fine. He gets a big bounce out of the rough. Trickles back into the fairway and leaves them a little wedge in. About 108, so Team Murphy will be first to play with their second. Put it down 4 yards.
Then they started to make those three threes within that 6-minute stretch. Now can they extend that for 12 minutes and slowly increase that in this ball?
Gray line and right at the flag. Something just left. Gonna have a little spin late. And that, another great shot from Young. Gonna have inside 12 feet left for birdie. They can look to improve on that. But yeah, they put the trees to the full test. If anyone from the individual is watching, they gotta be taking note. Airy trees here in Augusta. Individual league final scheduled for Thursday night. 18 hole stroke by 3 players. Handicapped. Before that, Nick looking to hold this right at the flag. Also going to zip back. Does improve on yards. That leaves them just a mere 4 feet 9 inches left for birdie. So pressure setting in here for Guinness Greens.
So there's 100 and need less.
Looking to hang on to that 1-up lead. Once his biggest 3. They put 1 down after just 2.
Send it 100. Send it 100.
Sounded a little heavy. He's saying he needs to go. I believe he's correct. Needs a big bounce. It's a
That's
bounce.
fine. Safe one. Go right out.
Not an easy putt from there. That we do. May have to get this 13-minute boost.
Yeah. Exclusive.
Yeah, maybe on the 12th hole.
Hard hitting.
We're going to walk and talk with Adam. His head just left through the flag. It's a good number.
Roll.
Roll out. About 15 feet. So they answer, give themselves a look at birdie. A chance to remain 1-up.
Not much break.
Take a peek at that.
See if you call a caddy into Greens. Not a lot. 15 feet. Slightly uphill.
Yeah. Touch to the right. A little more.
More?
More. Yeah. Okay. Perfect.
A little past this.
Didn't listen to the caddy last week. So
I like that. Go a little left.
On the way at the left edge.
Yeah. All right. Maybe even more.
That was a great roll.
That was
This is a good roll, Chris.
Showed him everything he needs to see. He knows exactly what this ball is doing now.
you got it. Go ahead.
This was a variation of that flex. It was supposed to be a back screen, and OG just cut that door there.
This also had him a little left and actually comes up just short. So now, Team Murphy looking to square the match up. This match has not been all square since hole 3. I'm sorry, hole 4. That Young rolls it in, and we are all square through 11. Turn this into a 7-hole match as we head to the challenging par 3 12th hole. So Team Murphy will be first to play. Tuck back right pin, false front. Anything short is most likely find the water. Anything long treacherous chip. With that match all square, we will show you. Not only are they even in this match, but these teams have been even all year. We'll bring up some stats for fans at home by the numbers. Team Murphy had the slight edge during the season with 4 weekly wins to Team Guinness Greens 2 weekly wins. But neither team, both of them, of course, finished 4th place, never really had a hiccup. They both averaged 8.2 points per week. Both teams were captains for their in-season tournament, and both teams lost. Both teams had 3 members play around this season. One for Team Murphy had to leave due to injury. Team Guinness Greens went with a different strategy. They rotated their members around. Young's ball, they're going to find that back bunker. Not going to be an easy chip from there. We'll see if they can do one better. And 3 of the 4 players playing tonight. This is their first finals appearance. Nick, the only one with finals experience. We'll see if that pays off from down the stretch here. They get these final 7 holes all square.
Yes.
Nick has this on an absolute great line. Is it the number? It looks like it's a little short. Stays dry though. Maybe the better of the two. One more green to work with from that bunker. You can hit B. Either particularly great tee shots, but one of them may have a little easier angle of the chip. I'm gonna mull that to 7 over.
I don't even know if you want to move the puck at all.
I think that was the right decision. Chip. There's a little side note downhill that could get away from you quick. So now, door back open here for Guinness Greens, looking to regain the lead. Struck well, heading just left of the flag. He's going to carry that bunker. Just carry it, but bounce back in. Needed 1 more yard on that. Not a terrible spot. That's where Murphy is. So, worst case scenario, we'll have a chip off. We'll see. Chris let me get him on the dance floor here. It's definitely not as loud as the fall scramble, Kyle. No one has the team support like Team Martian. Team Martian are the best fans in the business. There's a small crowd here, though. Just a quiet crowd for Team Guinness Greens. Starting left, he was trying to fade. It's not going to fade. Going to land. This was almost 2 identical shots. Young and Chris both find the back bunker.
Go away.
B. Brandon and Nick both find the front bunker. So they both wisely elect to take the ball to the front bunker.
Let's go a little bit.
Will break. Just not here. He's right. Just try to make sure you get too far down back with green, but anything too aggressive could roll right off, and then they do a treacherous chip from that rough along the green. Do not want to miss this green ball. Got 4 good players here. I don't think one is here. Nicely tracking. Almost hold it, so they'll be in for 3. Great chip there from Young. Guinness Greens hold one in for the Eagle last week. Almost chipped a couple others in. Team Murphy looking to steal some of their magic. Came up right on the edge. Another good look here. This one's just inches to the right. So 2 great chips there from Team Murphy. And they are inches par. So Guinness Greens. Need to nestle one up there.
I wouldn't try to.
No.
I had to hit mine really high.
Gamesmanship here from Team Murphy. Lip not an issue. Another great shape. No pressure here for Brandon. Just go right at 3 chips inside the foot. See if he can match it. Maybe one up and then put this in the bottom of the cup.
Pressure here because he sucks at chipping.
Chipping not his strong spot tonight. We'll see if he can bounce back when he could be forgotten. Better stroke. Another great chip. That was 4 excellent shots there. The longest, the furthest from the hole there was maybe a foot. So, move on now to the par 5 13th. A fun one here. We got a dog leg left. Creek running down the left side. And even down the left side of the fairway, potentially trickle in. Would help him make first second easier, shorter second shot. Ball right down the center, asking for it to draw it long. It's going to run out of room, find the pine straw, but just fine. I'll have about 200 yards left in there. Definitely reachable. Par 5 here. Forgot to update the scoreboard. Apologies. We are through 12, not 11. Hug that left side so you can get past the trees.
Let's go.
Gonna probably get a good bounce to the left, funnel down real nicely. Great tee shot there from Nick. They'll have about 175, 180 left by the time that comes to rest.
A little more interesting.
Yeah, exactly. But they're leaving you. You gotta make it pay.
It depends on what shape you is.
I like that.
Starting down the right side, some of the Young's line. See if it runs out of room as well. Looks like it will. Needs a good bounce off that tree or just a little break in front of it. So outside, probably an impossible shot. But in here, we don't have to worry about breaking a club on that tree trunk.
Okay, I'll try to swing it off probably.
I was going to say,
Yeah.
Yeah, like go right a little, right. Yep, right there. You need to go straight.
Let's get dressed. It's a little bit.
You don't need a big sling. Just put it on the top.
It's a kick off the tree. The tree exists. A good bounce, but that's going to go back.
It's going back.
And they end up finding the water. It needs to stop.
You were in perfect spot.
So they're going to take that ball that is an inch in front of the tree.
That's the first tree that existed. We're in front of that, don't worry.
Does this matter, Gary?
No, you're definitely in front of it.
Well, you actually, well, what do you go for it now? Just lay out.
Gary, okay.
You want to just go straight?
No,
Just go straight.
I said there is a way to turn it on.
there is, but it's just like it's an all or nothing thing. You turn that on, like the trees actually get a little more real, but then the rough takes off for distance, the bunkers take off, it messes with the spin, it messes with a lot.
I think I agree.
I think for the Scramble League we could do it. The individual league would be hard because there's some like higher handicaps, so we'd be here all night. Yeah.
I can lay up if we need to.
Yeah, I think we may. I think next year with Scramble we may mix some things up. We may do like some match play.
Instead of all this like
Instead of
smash
stroke.
and gouge.
Yeah. Got to make it a little challenging. We don't need 12 under every year. Make some people think. They're going for it. This ball is right. Gonna be safe. That was definitely the attempt to go for the green, but really not a bad leave.
It's not a bad
It's
angle.
fine.
It's actually quite possibly one of the best angles you can have with the layup here. Anything short with the layup is a very tricky approach trying to get over the water
You
and
want
stop
to
it.
play it out left, and I mean, we're both going to left or right.
I haven't hit this scope till you got to turn on the left.
Go right at it.
It's probably not what the caddy wanted here. Oh. Good mulligan. Control that, yeah.
No, you're good.
It just registered.
It picked up like a, yeah, I don't know. It was weird. Probably the glare of the club. Big bounce.
Get up.
What a bounce.
Stay.
Oh, catches that ball slow. That would have been all times that would have found its way on the green. This glimpse of hope. So they do have it safe and dry, so you can take that ball. There's a window here. Team Murphy, they battled themselves back here after a shaky start.
A little more right.
Just on the spot.
Shorter approach when you look at an angle you got on the left side of the
Outstanding second half of the season, especially on Detroit. This team, they were locked and loaded.
Oh.
Seen that before. So a little more pressure now on Nick, knowing that they're not safe to lose.
I just hit it so bad.
Go with your cup. No.
These are still going to go for the grab. Not incredibly hard shot for that. Laying up here because we had 2 cubes, so why is this just stick with the game plan going for it?
Watch this. Zepbound helps adults with obesity lose weight and keep it off. Watch this. And data shows that people taking Zepbound lost up to 48 pounds.
This ball going right at it, maybe we get a touch right, needs a bounce. Oh, this also may find water. Just like that, window of hope switch from Team Murphy to Guinness Greens. Team Murphy will be dropping their third shot. They'll be hitting 4. So Guinness Greens.
I don't think we're moving it at all.
Yeah, we have to make sure we get
Potentially up and down from 4, most likely to win the all.
Yeah, I know, but what's like?
Team
Do I
Murphy.
move it right a little bit? Because
Yeah,
it actually.
definitely.
Really scrambling it up there.
I just want to know how much space that is between Bill and. Yeah, 40 or yeah, we can go right now. 40 yards. Less than that. Go. I think probably right more. It kicked hard left. Yep. If anything, we get both of those alone. Yep. Short, I think so. I think you're just gonna get it in the circle.
Make it a bet that turns into a bar. Bet on KF Sports. Make it lucky.
Just which one's the most up? They're both the same. What do you like that? Do you like this one? Sure. Nice shot. Great scrum. This is foul. Didn't kick that much.
Not at all. Never does.
It's not that fast. Screens are slow. We're only going 11 feet. More?
I think I hear more. No.
I've called in a caddy for this one. Get the third set of eyes on it. On the line is gonna break it. Just stays up.
The less we're good.
It's a tricky putt. It's all depends on the speed. At that piece, you gotta play a little straight. Could just hit
Okay.
same line, a little softer, and that would work as well. This part to regain the freaking sequence. Also on a good line, center of the cup and in and back. Guinness Greens retakes the lead, one up through 13 as we head through 12. Oh, 13. So that trick was just about 5. Through 13. Sorry. Putt for the mental. Never a doubt we knew Team Murphy was making that. So we'll head to the par 4, 14th hole, uphill, 442. Straight up the hill, 10 yards. This is going to play a little longer. This is potentially going to play longer than some of the par 5s we've seen. Ball heading left. Gonna need to see another tree. Somehow skates through it all. Looks like there, yeah, could potentially be a little window. I just don't know if it was a window in the direction of the hole. This one headed right. They're gonna have to take a ball in the trees. It's a matter of which trees they like better.
Might honestly.
This one, honestly, yeah, it's not so bad.
Could be worse.
May have a window.
Yep.
This is an easy hole.
Give me a little right.
Throws at home court, sorry. Knicks still up by 18. Team Murphy looking to get that lead erased as quick as possible for Guinness Greens, so they strike this ball right down the middle. That's going to free up Nick here. Chance to let one rip. Not his best effort, but didn't need him there. Still's got one safely out there. Those are in a better position. They will be first to play. Team Murphy 200 yards out.
And it's just a lot. We were here for the CEO of the Lakers. We were here for that BGO in this building. And they're getting more like, what is going on? Where's their defense?
Starts at the flag in the middle right, needs to sit soft. The triple over the back, really across back is well done, so that is fine. We've seen them putt from off the green before, and 2 good putts. They'll most likely putt if they select that ball. Starts this just right as drawing, maybe a touch too much, but could get a good bounce. And down straight, so that remains on the green. So they have 2 different looks, similar angle, one on the green, one off the green. I'd most likely let them take one on the green, just take the fairway variable to count. Just as we'll have about 30 feet left for birdie. Team Guinness Greens Just needs to look to keep this thing out there and play something.
Yeah, go right at it. See what it does. See what happens.
It's like the first one they're going to like to chance
Well, like a
just go
170
right through the trees. This may get through. It does get through.
Great
And just
shot.
left.
That's fantastic.
Funneling down even a little bit. So we'll be
Same
a
thing,
similar
same
distance to Team Murphy. They were going to be about 30 feet.
Go right for it.
Now, knowing they're safely above, they take this. They can take dead aim with this second. It's leaking a little right. Also gets through though. He's not going to chase back and catch that false front. Looks like it's going to hold on to green. We'll see. When that thing comes to the end zone, most likely not stay on the green. Going to roll back off the front edge. Going to rest. I'm assuming in the fair area. It did actually stay on the green. 87-foot putt. They're not going to take that. So we have a putt off here. Similar distance, 29 and 28 feet. Team Murphy will be first to putt. About 30 feet downhill, about a foot and a half. He's going to get a little slippery if he gets pace on. He can run away from him. Left to right, I do believe at the end it's going to straighten out and potentially come back to the left.
Foot and a half down.
Not the best putt there. Really showed a whole ton. I'm sure you did see that at the end. It did straighten out. You looked at this.
What word? I was. This is there. Huh?
Where you end up?
I hit it so hard, but the line was near the hole. I don't remember.
Or yeah.
They're pacey up in there. To straighten out.
Let's go! Let's go!
Just like that, Team Murphy with a big, I take it back, with a huge 30-foot putt there. Shift the pressure on Guinness Greens. Now a must make just to tie the hole and remain one up. Young was just showing you the read. That's why he hit it past the hole. But also on a good line. She's got a little speed there at the end of the break off to the right. And that was a good pace, so it's not going to play a little bit more on this next one. These two teams are battle tested. I wouldn't rule out two main putts in this distance.
How far did you hit it? I played it around like 20-ish, a little more, 24.
Similar line. Oh! Just dies off at the end. So with that, we move all square through 14. Now in for a 4-hole match. Starting with the par 5, 15th hole. Slightly down, 42.
What if it doesn't hold up? What if your friend Charles sees it? With Wayfair, you don't have to wonder what if. It's style to love with quality you can
Ball's pumped, heading a little left, but that's going to stay in the fairway, cutting back towards the center. This is a great tee shot from Young. Needs to stay there, though. It will. I'll have a 200-yard shot left.
You want to go right? Or less?
Yeah.
I'm gonna try.
Okay.
Yeah. You count that one as a warm-up. Now I think happened equally to both teams. Feel a little more reservoir. It's also a great drive here for Team Murphy. They're going to have options. Needs a little kick left and gets it. Not quite going to catch the speed slot that Young got. So I'm most likely taking Young's ball here, a 40-yard advantage.
You like where it's at?
A little bit right.
Yep.
And there's
Last time they lost the hole, they were losing the next one.
Take a sec.
This ball heading a little left. Gonna need some help. Just sneaks past that tree. May have a look from there.
we're safe there. We're not gonna
Probably hook one in if need be.
I think we're just moving a little right. And I'll just, and where you are at, right?
Right there.
Yep.
Sound a little high off the face. That's a spinner. Not his best effort today from Chris, but both balls safely out there.
We would have been going 200 over water.
No.
We're playing out to the right though, so.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine because it's the same difference. I think we have more room.
200 down there, or
Go the further back one. We have more room to
Really
play.
trying to go for it.
230. Do you think we could have a shot at you?
If not, Brandon chips out.
Yeah, do that then.
Yeah,
You chip out from there.
I'm with that.
That was a smart play. I'm gonna take the short.
Because yeah, I mean it's
If not,
it's 5 down and it's 218 to carry, so it's basically it's 210.
230 to the flag. Flag is in the back. This is a green with a false back and a false front.
If not, I
Anything
punch out.
short, just like we saw on the other par 5, 13th hole, will most likely find water. Anything long will lead to a great tricky chip to an elevated green.
Connection of 3 wood is what I use.
That's also not even considering the trees right in their face. Go for it, but this head right through the trees. Not a terrible spot to miss if it can get past that tree. Looks like it does. So I have about 50 yards left from there. Does free them up. They'll likely try the same thing here with the second one.
Go for it.
Love that.
This also had a similar line to the right.
That's the
Same
same.
spot, but maybe just a little better, a little closer to the hole, a little more past that tree. We'll have a little more bunker to contend with, though.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't want that tree.
There was a little less with you, but I think both have something to work with. Meanwhile, Team Murphy looking to take that aim with this flag. And regain momentum.
Take off too much.
Have not had the lead since the fourth hole. And just a little left. Most likely missing long. Tricky chip, but safely across the border. Not the worst place to be, not the best for that. What do you think? 195 to the flag, 180 to the water. There is only 5 to 10 yards behind that flag, depending on the angle you take. You roll right off like we saw with the other shot. Good line, but turning left. May need to get up a little. Catches that false front and bounces back into the water, similar to the par 5 18. But in this scenario, they do have one dry, so they are okay. Nope. I thought you were about to click your ball for a second. You made me nervous. I thought you were about to click yours for a second.
Okay, I thought about it.
Because it was like closer. Yeah. I was like, if it was a poor shot, I was like, oh god.
If you did that, there's no way back.
There's really not.
Yeah.
I mean,
That would have been a way to lose.
Yeah, we're going.
You could, like, I think as long as they were okay with it, we could drop a ball by your Something you don't have to worry about outside. You're obviously not going to go to the water one. Somebody's going to try to climb with this one, but may need to sit. It's over. Great pressure now for Brandon.
That was 15-20 too much.
Need to get the ball up on the main score here.
When congestion has you feeling off, turn on new aspirin station, made with sea water, and feel the rush of extra strength daily relief. Aspirin sage. Now, while it's everything.
Just grab the back edge. Maybe no, it's gonna stay on the green by an inch. I'll putt at it. 25 feet.
The other one is puttable too. Wait, never mind. Yeah. Put those off.
Team Murphy now. Lee is a fairway green to work with, but he's a little bit of an elevated green. Jay. Elevated green or something. A little tricky because anything short of the green may not hop up like they would like it to. Anything they fly all the way to the green likely going to run past that hole as it's going downhill once it gets up there.
That was the best contact I've had. So we just gave it an extra 10 yards.
It never goes as much as you think.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right?
Like 35.
Nah,
No.
well, it's a nice dead and bounce into the slope, and that's to about 4 feet. Great chip there from Young. Tough to execute it much better than that. 1 yard short of that, and that ball may have stopped short of the green. 1 yard long, and that could have raced past the hole. That frees Nick up to be aggressive. Looks like he's going to try to go high, fly this one all the way there. He's in a similar spot.
Go.
It's identical shots. So we'll have a short 4-foot putt for their birdie. Meanwhile, Guinness Greens will be up first. About 25 feet for their birdie. Not impossible. He's going to move a little left to right. A little uphill. He's going to be aggressive. You got to assume the next one's good.
Maybe a little more. Yeah, a little more. Yeah. Nope, that one there. I don't want.
Just put on a good line. Is it enough? Oh, just short. Great putt there. On a good line, but maybe a little short. Oh, those two kids, that just died.
So I don't know how much harder you got to hit.
So that, Team Murphy now has this putt for 4 feet to take the lead. Not a whole lot to it. Just a little left to right. Young, a mere formality. Pours that one in for birdie. So Team Murphy regains the lead. 1 up with 3 to play. And the Sunday pin location here on 16 is pin top back left. Green does funnel down from right to left. Hang out there on the right side could potentially be trickle down to the hole. Anything left of the hole, most likely will. Anything short won't chase it back as much as the ball on the green once you get up there.
More left. One more. Jeez.
I thought it was a little too safe of a line from him. But they are dry. Easy chip from over there. Turning it over a little too much. Also safely over the right bunker. I don't have options. One's a little more green. One's a little closer.
Let's go, boys. Yeah, because deep stuff. It's a deep stuff, let's see. Short spot. We can put the clock on.
A lot of discussion. This is the season on the line here. I like to go with the bunker shot. But definitely very minimal green wood on that shot. We'll see how that pans out.
That's a really good shot.
Before we see that, we'll see what Guinness Greens can do if they can answer. Apply some pressure. This starts right, drawing it nicely, right at the flag. Needs to sit soft. Gonna roll out, but that's gonna be about 30 feet left. And have a birdie putt there.
I got every bit of it. I would go less than 170. Go less than 170. That was I carried that 170 exactly, and it rolled out.
It rolled out.
Exceptional service worldwide. With access to $4,500 in business and travel value, there's nothing like business plan.
This last one doesn't let me get a touch heavy. That's gonna find the water. But more safely aboard. They got a birdie putt. Before that, we'll see the chip from Team Murphy. We'll see.
Ready to drop here?
Yeah, just hit drop and then you can select the other ball.
Wait. Make sure you select the right one. Yeah, it's critical. Ready? Yeah. Imagine going out like that.
Very shitty chip here for Team Murphy.
One more left.
Both good chippers though, so I want to put this one past them, put this one really close. Have to go higher. Wow. That just be like a bunker. I thought you left that in the bunker and even that's past the hole, so not sure it's going to be possible to get it much closer to that. Anything that clears that fairway is most likely bouncing outside of the 10-foot circle unless it goes super high. Nick's going to try to do just that as I get feedback. Too much of that rough not bounce. Probably a yard away from perfect. I have about 10 feet left of par. Questionable decision taking him from the fairway. About 8 feet, so he's almost close to the ball. He's about 10 feet along the green. I'd like to take the drivers out and just see that ball on the green selective, and there take the fairway. It may not matter if Guinness Greens can roll this one in. They can square the match up.
Yeah, I'm gonna play a little more. Not that yeah. 15 feet.
4 feet down.
You're 21.
Almost 2
Let's
feet.
set not 15. Let's go 15 feet. One more?
Nope.
Dives off to the right on a great pace.
Pace with the a little bit more less, or if you go right at it.
Start this a little more left. Ball will also push just here. So better line. I don't know if it's enough. Just stop short. So they're in for their par, so a little pressure now on Team Murphy's is a must make just to have the hole. They got about 8 feet, but a little bit of movement and a little bit of fairway to get from it here. Sometimes can bobble a little, even on the sim.
Did you go up back half with the mouse?
I think it's coming back.
It says it's flat. All of it, I pushed it ahead, but I think we gotta go.
Yeah, I saw it the last second. You're not in putt. You're not in putt. Oh. I saw it right as you were in your backstroke, and I didn't want to say anything as you were hitting. Sneaks it inside. A huge putt for Team Murphy. Remains 1 up through 16. Guinness Greens saw a little window hope there. Slip away, but still 2 holes to play. 1 up lead here for Team Murphy. R4, 17th hole, 379. Up the hill, tight fairway. We'll draw down the left side. Needs a little better bounce in the first one. He gets a better second bounce and can just sneak past those trees. Another clean look there from about 100 yards out. Another tough pin here. Actually, it's not grab side. I thought it was coming front right. Deck back right. Not too challenging. Heading down the right side, needs a good bounce. Could also get lucky and bounce through. I don't think dead bounce in the pioneer, so most likely gonna take Young's ball. I did actually have a window there if they needed it, but Young in a better position there. No.
A little.
Guinness Greens, 1 down, 2 to play. Gonna have to win one of these next 2. Great start to this hole. Good drive right down the middle. Right center of the fairway. Leaking towards the rough. Gonna bounce back into the fairway. Great shot there for Guinness Greens. They're gonna have about 80 yards left.
Angle 2. Angle 2.
We gotta take the 50 yards.
Yeah.
Team Murphy first to play with their second here on the 17th. 4 yards, second. It's right at it. Looks like number 2. Maybe pull, draw out a little left. Is it back? About 18 feet, safely forward. Also on great line draw, just left of the flag, good distance, gonna spin late, and will. So they will have 10 feet left for their birdie. Guinness Greens must continue to stay alive. It's not a great line, maybe to go a little. It does. Trickles out nicely. Great shot there for Chris. So they're going to have 9 feet left. We're actually inside Team Murphy. We're going to do even better here. Looked up just a little heavy. That's going to find the bunker. They're inside 9 feet, so. Nice shot. Murphy, first to putt here for birdie. What are you moving to? This isn't a routine 10-foot putt. A little bit of break. They've been putting great all day. Early struggles, maybe on almost 4 or 5. Whips them out, but other than that. A little more than expected. Now, Nick. I'll work for that. Yes, just a little more firm, but a little more pretty. It's fine. I'm going to put a little more piece on this one. It's like a similar piece and a similar break. It just goes by the edge. So Team Murphy leaves the door open for Guinness and Greens to tie the match if they can make this putt.
I didn't say it's doing both things. It goes right to left at the end.
It's probably the
Maybe give it a chance.
Not much.
Why pay for the full seat when you just need the edge?
Yeah, right there. Yep. Come on. Come on.
Much too very sleepy left, right. Very sleepy. Trying to go line and find the bottom of the cup. And we are all square through 17. That was just a 17-hole warm-up for a one-hole match. Essentially sudden death now as we head to the par 4 18th. We have a nail biter on our hands, a thriller. We mentioned it earlier. Team Murphy been able to get the deal done early in the first 2 playoff matches. Guinness and Greens had been here before. We'll see if that gives them a little bit of an edge. They took their last match in the semifinals to 18. Won it there. 2 clutch drives. Saw teams really up on the ball out of bounds. First to playoff, puts this down the right side, hugging the tree line. Looks like it's gonna be just fine. Gonna be in the rough, but not bad. They'll have an angle. And on the left side of this green, that's actually the side we would prefer.
No, Chris. Straight ahead. Pipe.
For those who are joining us, after Nick sealed the deal, we are all square through 17. Team Murphy representing Team Guinness and Greens representing Tuesday night. This ball also heading down the right side. Similar line, going to get a better bounce and sneak back into the fairway. We'll have about 130 left for their approach.
You're good.
Team Murphy now looking to answer and bounce back after back on 17. Strike right down the center. Another great drive from now. Other than maybe one or two early on that Yellow Case of the laps, he's been pretty much automatic with that driver all day. Also, did a good job of balance effort for the team. Both players contributing. All four players on a similar line hugging that right side. 4 good drives.
Let's go.
Great shot there from Nick. Well, that was about 160 left. That's 4 drives better than what Rory can do.
Yeah, I did hit a good shot. Thankfully, he hit a good shot.
Yeah, 160. Even with them being down the right side, really no way to get a good angle into this flag. Top front left right over that bunker. Realizing a little bit of the valley that so you have a little bit of backstop and anything short right over the front of the green. We're right fading. It'll most likely find the bunker. It will. Not the worst leave. Green to work with from over there. It's not a good line to draw on. Getting really quick with the hands on these last few
I feel like deeper is safer. Just push it off.
Although, that shot there, not a terrible lead. Chip. So door open again for Guinness Greens. They can find the green.
It's 140. Yeah. I feel like there should be 140.
Potential putt to win. Check. Ourselves. They gotta get this ball in first.
Yep.
Left side a little fat as well. Gonna find the bunker. That is gonna be this tricky up and down from there. Also has left similar lying up in a similar position as Nick's ball, maybe even a little deeper than Nick. So
That's the
a
shot.
longer approach. We're gonna have a little chipping contest here on 18.
Yeah. 19. Take your time, I'll go first. It's a lot down in the front, so we gotta get it there.
Now, probably Team Murphy. I think the second here, so you can see exactly how this ball reacts up by the green. Definitely break a little left to right, a little downhill.
Good shot.
2 yards past that. We'll have 10 feet left to par. Brandon gonna look to make the par putt even shorter. Dream scenario for him. It would even be a par putt. This ball would nestle inside the gimme. As well, as a bounce, gets it, and just shy of that gimme circle. So they're gonna have a 4-foot putt for par. Pretty routine. That doesn't look like there's much to that putt. So Team Murphy gotta assume they're in for par. They need to give themselves a reasonable look at par. However, a chip in here would win the championship. Dramatic flash. Just short of the green, just doesn't get the bounce necessary. Wow. This is a tricky little shot here. An elevated green, tough shot to hit. If you fly all the way up there, you can take a good bounce. If you fly short, you can get that dead bounce. Had a few of these today, so I don't practice with this shot. Flies a little deeper, right at it. Oh, almost jars it. Oh, man. Oh, man. Whoa. Nick didn't want to have to see any putts, but we're going to see these two par putts now. Not a lot to them. Both minimal movement, one from 8 feet, one from 4 feet. Team Murphy first to play. Maybe a hair right left over there, but I don't see much of this putt. Looks like they're going to aim at the right side of the flag stick. At the center of the cup. So Team Murphy first in for their par. Now Team Guinness Greens have to make this 4-footer to extend the match and head to a playoff hole.
It's 5 feet, halfway there.
And that's in. So we will play extras. 18 not enough. We'll head right back to the 18th tee.
More exciting than the real match?
Yeah. No, I'm very happy.
You gotta go back to 18. Yep. Is it 18 over and over again?
18, if you guys tie this, then you go 17, then 18, 16, 17, 18. But it is sudden death. Once a hole's 1 minute over.
So will be heading to our first playoff hole, first ever playoff hole in championship history. 18 holes not enough to decide this match between Team Murphy and Guinness Greens. One moment for the teams to compose themselves here and load up the 18th hole. All four players had great drives here just moments ago.
We have to close that out.
It's 5 for 5 now so far in this hole. All down the left side, so a little trickier angle in than what they had earlier. We'll see there. Chris can work his magic here again and get him even closer. Pounded. Maybe even better than his last one. Last one had some branches I contend with. This one flew over all of them. So we'll have pretty much an identical approach. 136 left.
You're such a pussy. The 5 yard shot. Can you move the knee left? Oh, wait.
Young pulls this one a little left. I think taking on a generous bounce. Maybe okay. Maybe a longer ways in, but I do think he has a work to do from there.
go.
Another
Let's
great
go.
drive right down the right side. We get a kick even towards the center. Great drive there. So both teams in good position here. This is almost a repeat of what we just saw. We'll see if we can get some better approach shots. That was super fast. Probably easier chip than we just saw. Another opportunity for Guinness Greens. Going on there. Apply some pressure. Well, they need to get down, land on the green, roll to the back, and that's all right. They're putting. They have a birdie putt. They're safely up there. Breathe Brandon up. Take dead aim at this flag. The Scramble League, you only need one good shot per team. You need that flag. Team Murphy first to play. Don't have to get too crazy. They could make it. They made some moments today. Value for them. Secure the card. Don't get too crazy. Higher approach here from Nick.
Oh, let's go.
What a shot! And Team Murphy in for birdie first. He almost hauled in regulation. He hauls him in the playoffs. But Guinness and Greens not nearly dead yet. They've made crazier putts before. So they'll have 38 feet. They were thinking this putt was going to be to win the match. This is now just to extend.
They can watch the whole age. I'm thinking like 20 something, 25 something. Just
It's out on the right. It's going to break back. It's tracking. Oh! Just over the left edge. So we'll see if they adjust it and go just a hair right at that. That was a great putt. It's not a similar line. Pulled it just a hair and got this. An all-time match for the record books. And with that, Team Murphy goes back to back after a chip in and extra holes. An unbelievable finish, an unbelievable match by both teams. All around great match. We can only hope we have half as exciting of a final on Thursday in the individual league. But Team Murphy will take the win. Back to back.
Yeah, you were like out of here.
Thank you to all who tuned in. We'll see you all Thursday for the individual league final live on Twitch, 7 p.m. Thursday. We have Gary Sr., Andrew Galligan, and Ryan Campanella battling it out for the individual league title. Thanks to all who participated in the Scramble League. A great season and a great final there. Unbelievable finish.